Hi everybody and welcome to Screen Chatter. Tonight a very special conversation with actress Linda Lavin in her final interview. So join us as we take a look at One Big Happy Family with actress-producer Lisa Brenner and Linda Lavin.
So, did you get your results?
I don't need some website to tell me I'm a neurotic Jew with more than enough family to drive me insane.
You have new relatives.
Happy birthday, Mom!
I have something to tell you.
What?
Now is not the right time.
Grandma's in big trouble.
Sarah, I did this DNA test. It says we have a half-brother.
My baby sister.
Oh, you know, I don't believe in DNA, but you will always be a part of my spiritual family.
Another.
It's lovely to meet you and talk to you. Your husband and I have been friends for a while, but now we're besties. Yeah. This film it came out of your heart.
Yes, it did.
Talk to me a little bit about the plot and.
It is crazily based on a true story. I like to say somewhat based on a true story, but it is. It is about a woman who, on her 40th birthday, finds out that her father is not her father, and her world comes crashing down in the most hilarious way. It's a comedy, because I decided the world is crazy, and we don't need more drama, even though what I went through was very dramatic, and it's a comedy, and it all centers around this woman. She's planning her daughter's bat mitzvah, very proud Jew, and then finds out she's actually not all Jewish. And Linda Lavin is the star, and she plays my mom, and we go on this journey to find out who my biological father is.
Linda Lavin is an international treasure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know her from Alice. You know, I grew up watching Alice, and a friend of mine was working with her on the show Be Positive while we were casting this, and he put her in my mind, and once he put her in my mind, I couldn't get it out. I started following her on Instagram. I'm like, oh my God, she is this woman. And not only that, but we got her husband to play one of the characters, my sister's bio dad. So like, it's become this really One Big Happy Family, which is the name of the movie. And it's been a dream.
Do you enjoy the producer's hat?
Yes, absolutely.
And what are you learning about this part of that job?
Oh my God, the producer, I mean, that's huge. There's so many from, you know, the financial aspect and just, you know, there's so much. The crews and the relationships and everything. I mean, it's huge.
I'm finding out that catering is very hard.
Catering is the most important. So Dean's father was a producer, Don Devlin, and he always said, do not skimp your money on catering. Because keeping the crew well-fed and happy is the most important thing. And that's always been my thing, craft services. I did a movie in Wales, and they didn't have craft services. It just wasn't part of their tradition. And I said to my line producer, I said, go to Costco, here's some money, get a whole bunch of snacks, here's a table. Yeah. They were so happy to just be able to
You changed the face of Scottish filmmaking.
Yeah, Welsh.
Welsh.
I don't know if they kept it up after that, but it really was like, it's such a small thing to just make people happy.
Well, when you're not America's #1 film star, what do you like to do when you're off time?
Well, I'm a mom, so basically that's what I do on my off time. And it's funny, my girls are they're visiting this week, and my little one has a little cameo in the part today in the synagogue, and my older daughter has a part tomorrow as the checkout kid in the market. But it's funny having them here, because I'm in like producer, writer, actor mode, and now I have to switch to mom mode at the same time, so my brain's kind of like...
Do they have the acting bug?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
We tried.
You poor thing.
We tried. I'm like, Penny, don't you want to be a dentist? No,
I want to do what you do, Mom.
Yeah.
Over the years, what has been your favorite role?
Well, oh my gosh, every role for a different reason, but like right now as we're talking, the obvious is Anne in The Patriot, because that's where I met my husband.
Yeah.
So that changed my whole life.
Was it sparks at first sight? Was it?
It's a long story. It's like if Dean was here, it'd be like a he said, she said thing.
There's a movie in this.
For me, no.
But for Dean.
Yeah, he said from the second I walked into the audition room, he knew I was going to be the mother of his children.
Wow.
Yes.
What a romantic, sweet thing to say.
It's very sweet, very sweet. But I am such a professional, and I don't date people I work with. I come to work, I do my work, I go home, I don't hang out, I don't go to bars. I'm just I'm a nerd, basically.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so that kind of prevented our relationship for many, many months after the movie. But it was meant to be.
It was meant to be. I mean, he's a good guy. I mean, I love your husband. Can I say that? Can I say that?
Yeah,
How
I'm
much
a little jealous, but okay.
Yeah. Well, and in doing all of this, though, I mean, you've worked with Dean. Is that hard working with your husband?
Yes and no. I mean, we are such creative partners. He knows me as an actor so well, but at the same time, we have creative differences. So he with this script, it was my first script I ever wrote. He helped me with the structure and stuff, but then there would be certain plot points that he would suggest, and I'd get so upset. I'd be like, "No, you don't understand!" Like crying, and then I'd be like, "You were right about it." So. I think we're really good working together. I think so. I don't know if he would say the same.
As we're winding down our conversation, what do you think audiences are going to take away from One Big Happy Family?
Yeah, well, basically the whole message of it is my character puts so much weight into DNA and who you are, but it turns out everyone could be your family. And you may think you're something, but you have no idea who your actual half-brother or father or half-sister is, and that at the end of the day, we're all one, and we're all related, and we all are one big happy family. And so it ends in a big celebration of family and of all walks of life, of people she never could even think that she would be related to, and that's the real message that I want to put out into the world.
Do you come from a big family?
Yes, yes, I do. I mean, I do have a lot of DNA relatives because of this finding I had, but I also do come from like a big, crazy neurotic Jewish family too.
See, they're the best people because they bring you down to earth.
Oh yeah.
They bring you down to earth.
Totally, yeah. I know. It's like, we don't care about the movie. Are you coming to the bar mitzvah?
Yeah. Are you going to bring the pie?
Exactly.
Well, I'm so pleased I got to meet you, and after all of these years of hearing great stories about Lisa Brenner, but you are just a doll.
Thank you.
You're so easy to talk to.
Thank you.
It is an absolute honor to sit here with you.
You're very kind.
Alice, of course, you're most noted for, and what a great cast that was. I mean, Vic Taybeck, Polly Holliday, Beth Howland. I saw Beth Howland do Company.
Yes.
On the New York stage.
That's right. Yeah, you did.
What a brilliant performer.
Yes.
And I don't think a cast like that comes around very often.
It was a wonderful cast, and we had a wonderful kid. Philip McKeon, and he was 10 when we started, and he was 20, almost 21 when we finished. We were a 9-year hit. It was a great show, and being here in Utah and being, a fish out of water. I've met so many wonderful people who know me because of Alice. Alice has opened so many doors for me in the world.
And Vic Taybeck, I know he's passed, but I mean, what a wonderful man.
Well, it was a wonderful cast, and it was a wonderful show. And it was a wonderful show because people identified with these 3 women who worked for a guy who was a lughead. He didn't get it. He didn't understand that women were entitled to equal pay for the equal quality of work. We did an episode once called 86 The Waitresses, where Vic had just, or Mel had just interviewed a guy and given him a job, and I sit with the guy and find out the guy's making more money than I am. And those times are still going on. You know, Alice opened up a world to me in terms of women's issues and economic, financial, daycare, health care, all the issues that still working women who are heads of households still struggle with.
And now you're here in Utah.
I am.
Shooting One Big Happy Family.
Yes, a new movie.
Yeah, and how did you find the script? How did it find you?
It gets sent to me. The woman who wrote the script, who's starring in it, Lisa Brenner, says she wrote it with me in mind. It's a true story. It's her true story, and she has a mother, and as we all do, I hope. And she asked me to play her mother, and she said she wrote it with me in mind. So that's how it came to me. It was sent to me, and I read it, and I said, yeah, I'd love to do this. I liked it a lot.
Everyone that we have chatted with today is in love with you.
Oh.
They tell me you make them laugh. You are one of the best people on the set. That comes with, you know, that history that you have of being on sets.
Wow, that's nice to hear. Thank you.
And are you still learning from every set that you're on?
I hope I'm learning every day about life, you know. Yeah, I learn about relationships and working with people. The bottom line is we're here to do a project, and I'm a piece of that work, piece of the project. And my devotion to the work that I do has given me a sense of confidence and a sense that I belong here, and that I bring my best aptitude to it. Do the best I can every day and serve the project, because I'm just a little, you know, a cog in a big wheel.
And you've worked in Hollywood on big sets and all that. What do you think about Utah crews?
Well, we've just had a great time here in Utah. I was here 23 years ago to do A Touch by an Angel. I guested on that show, and I'm fortunate enough to have the same hair and makeup people that I had 23 years ago. At least my makeup artist is. My hair artist is younger. She wasn't here then. The crew is, you know, wonderful and caring and dedicated and very good at what they do.
You know, Utah is one of those just really kind of enchanted lands that you could do, you know, it snows here, it's hot as hell here, you know.
Yeah.
And it's perfect for movie making.
Good. Well, you seem to be very productive here, making lots of movies.
We try to be.
That's good. That's good. It's very beautiful, and it's been very kind to me. And I've met some wonderful people in the Mormon community. I've gone to the Tabernacle 4 times now. I've gone to hear 2 concerts. I went to a rehearsal, and then I was invited to sing with the choir.
Oh my gosh.
And I got to sing with them last Thursday, which
what
was
an honor.
Thrilling.
What do you think audiences are going to take away from watching this movie?
You know, I never know what an audience is going to take away, but this is a true story about a woman who finds out that her mother was artificially inseminated, and so she is looking for her bio father, having been raised by a mother and father who never told her this story. So I think when you do a film, you bring your own experience to it. You express the script, but I think the ultimate gift is to connect with people which is what we did with Alice all those years, and what I try to do in my club act, and what I try to do when I act in any play, is to connect with the audience out there and to believe that many people are going to recognize themselves or their family members in it, or that in fact this could be their story or part of their story. I've told this theme to a few friends, and they've said, this happened to me. So what you hope for I think in doing a work of art is that it connects, is that people feel emotionally moved, or that they laugh. It's a comedy with serious undertones, and you hope that people feel that they've been moved either emotionally, dramatically, or that they've recognized themselves and their family members in it.
It has a universal theme to it. We're all in the same boat.
Well, everybody has a story.
Yeah.
And stories need to be told. And when we tell them, the more we share those stories, I think the more we feel connected.
As I said, can you tell how verklempt I am, how nervous I am to sit here and talk with you? I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's Linda Lavin, everybody. You are just one of my theatrical heroes.
Oh, thank you very much,
I truly
Tony.
mean that.
I appreciate it.
And it's lovely to get to know you.
Thank you. Phil, thanks for this interview. It's nice to be able to get the word out.
Yeah.
And to say thank you to Utah for being so welcoming to us.
That little girl of yours, you know you're not supposed to be in town with her.
She needs help.
Well, I'll see to it Doc Steelbender comes take a look at her.
Tell me, what's it like to be a doctor who can't save a life?
I'll let you know next time you find yourself sick.
DeWanda Wise, there you are as I live and breathe.
Good to see you, Tony.
It's good to see you again, and congratulations on Killing Faith. What a powerful performance you put in.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
This is unlike, a lot of the characters that you've played, and was that the reason why you accepted the part? Was because of it's a bit different?
Oh, absolutely. I think the most recent TV show I'd done, Three Women, was hair and makeup was like 2 hours. I had to get my nails done every week, and so I think I was really kind of craving the sort of stripped down, extraordinarily humane kind of storytelling that I really honestly entered the industry thinking I'd be doing. I think I gravitate more towards indie cinema because it's enormously character-centric. And also I love history. So being able to jump into something like this was just such a gift.
I would imagine as an actor, your costume plays a huge part in informing your character.
Oh, absolutely. And this was all period dress. Costume design did an extraordinary job of sourcing these pieces and, even building the sort of world where there's a moment, this is not a spoiler, but there's a moment in the film where Sarah is made to strip down and thinking through what those undergarments were, down to the corset and what would have made her feel vulnerable in that moment, while also thinking there's some stunts that needs to happen in the scene, so we can't be ripping these slips. It impacts your posture, it makes you carry yourself a certain way. And I think, as a Black woman in 1849, she has to always be on her P's and Q's. She has to present in a way that is no less than perfection at all times. So yeah, everything about it, the way that those that corset makes you put your shoulders back. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Let's talk about Guy Pearce, because Guy is one of my favorite actors of all time. And
He should be.
I don't think there's anything he can't do.
I agree. He should be. He should be. He should be. He should be. He's like me. He's a genre jumper. He's tremendously funny. So he's great in comedies. He's such a game actor physically. It was really fun to watch him in this role and, all that was required of him, both physically, but also spiritually and psychologically. He's just not an actor who's afraid to get dirty or be ugly. I think that's becoming increasingly more and more rare, where you find a performer who's lacking ornamentation in that way. And so, yeah, we clicked pretty early on.
And Bill Pullman is amazing.
Oh my gosh, one of my favorite new human beings. One of my favorites. Will always be my favorite cinematic president. We don't share a lot of scenes in this film, but I am the kind of nerd that will show up on set when I'm not working. And I did that just to watch this like weird, rich, interesting, idiosyncratic, thoughtful performance that he gives in this movie. It's so
and
fun.
I've never seen him play the heavy. I mean, he's always been, kind of the hero type.
I know. I love him in his villain era so much.
Tell me what you think audiences will take away from this extraordinary film.
I think it'll sneak up on you, because we're playing in genre and, it's part Western, it's part supernatural. But I think it's a movie with a real emotional core and pulse. And so I think that people won't expect to be moved the way that they're going to be moved watching this movie.
DeWanda, it is always a pleasure to chat with you. And again, I have to say this, you're one of my favorite actors. I just love everything you do.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thanks for
Thank
taking
you. And have a wonderful day.
You too.
Bye-bye. Thanks for watching Screen Chatter tonight. If you'd like to know more about the show, just log on to our website at screenchatter.com. And you can also follow us on social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, X, and Blue Sky. And don't forget to like and follow our audio podcast wherever podcasts are available. Thanks for watching Screen Chatter tonight. I'm film critic Tony Toscano, and we'll be back next week with more previews and celebrity interviews. Thanks for watching.